Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We left off at a pretty important moment. Barack is pushing the idea that the omnibus was tampered with, I believe. Yeah, and then McGilda pointed out that it's been here the whole time, so how could it have been tampered with? Let's see. And yeah, Van Zykes wanted to hear me, if I believe. You know what? I'm just gonna go with my gut. I mean, how you gonna tamper with an omnibus when when it's been here the whole time? Are you all right, Mr. Naruhodo? You've fallen silent. I want to say that it's out of the question. I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? But for some reason, I just can't bring myself to say it. Bro, just fucking don't be a pussy. Say it. But the omnibus has been in full view of everyone in the courtroom the entire time. It is out of the question that someone could have tampered with it, surely, isn't it? Oh my! You don't think... Might it actually have been possible? Oh, okay, I guess I don't have a choice in this one. I thought Von Zykes might have, said something. As a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best as I can. But still, I feel as though there's something even more important at stake here. There is no evidence to suggest that the defendant did, as my learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility. Oh? Good gracious. Explain yourself, Counsel. Man, 4 people at the witness stand. Good thing, I wonder how many people can fit in there.
Yes, there is. It seems my learned Nipponese friend has no intention of running from this deceit.
Deceit? I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the recess that we were forced to take. I, for one, partook in the monkey bars. I don't know about my learned friend, Von Zykes. As a result of the smoke grenade fired by the witness currently in the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. Bang. Yeah, there was that smoke grenade, I suppose. What is going on? Be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Cover your face. Yeah, we've been here. And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like we've been here before? Yeah, pretty. You know how it goes. You know the song. The courtroom was filled with smoke, and everyone was thrown into confusion. Is that really? I mean, yes, it happened, but like, okay, how long was it, like a 20-minute, 30-minute recess? Like, how much could you have really done in like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, especially when like, you couldn't see what you were doing because it was filled with smoke. All of us were made to leave this chamber. Shoot, 1 second. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, damn, fucking 360 zoom, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. I don't know, man. That seems a little hard to believe, but I guess. Are you wise? What are you trying to pull, you rotten, feckless gouger? Feckless, fuck, what? Gouger? You're supposed to be defending me. 'Tis a wicked plot. 'Tis a plot to undermine me, so it is.
Objection!
Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same.
Oh.
after this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade. A number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus.
Inconsistencies? Such as?
To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight.
Did you guys really check the skylight, though? Did you, like, open it up to see if it actually opened? Because, I mean, as far as we know, it couldn't even open before. So, did you guys really... Were you that thorough, I wonder?
As I have said, that was not present at the start of the trial this morning.
Unfortunately, Lord Van Zykes, no one was able to corroborate your claims. That's true. When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. Yeah, I mean, well, I opened the storage compartment earlier, and I was able to verify that for myself. But the skylight, yeah, there's no way of actually checking that, so... Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is a result of tampering or not.
Indeed, my lord. No doubt there is not a single person who saw fit to verify such things.
What do you think? Sorry. About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I'm just a little boy. I'm not. My lord. Yes, counsel. There is one further inconsistency. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial. Wait, a mark? What in the devil's name are they going to say now? If you dare to betray me, you little maggot, you better start watching your back. I'm sorry, McGilded.
Silence, McGilded. The court awaits the defense's clarification.
Okay. This trial keeps swinging one way and then the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here? I have to ask you to elaborate, counsel. Where exactly is this alleged mark that you claim appeared at some point during the trial? Wasn't it this big blood stain? Was that it? Because I feel like that was not there before. I don't think that was present beforehand. So that's okay. Yeah, blood. Chris's blood. Is something wrong? Oh, it's just well, yeah. Okay, we saw this before.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood, of where he landed. But as far as I recall, this bloodstain on the cabin floor was not when the omnibus was first brought into the courtroom. Though we did find blood on the dance floor.
Good Lord!
On my hair. Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel.
Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, one might say that it was a very careless slip of the tongue.
Yeah, we kind of are. We're not doing good in that regard. I mean, it is our job to, believe in our client and stuff. I believe that the bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But the question is whether that evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone. I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake. Man, everyone's speechless. Ah! Oh.
This trial is over.
Mr. McGilded, I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now. But you're the defendant. You can't just say it's over. Oh, you okay, Magnus? You seem a little... You don't seem too... Are you okay?
'Tis over, I tell ye.
Yikes.
Memory, recollection, what people think they saw. 'Tis all a nonsense. Facts are accounts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there now.
Well...
And over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. Ugh. I'm scandalized, so I am. I thought better of Lord Van Sykes. Well, my lord? I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence, and in the absence of any credible method by which to improve its alleged previous known existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue. Your lordship can't be serious. Lord Van Sykes, what is your position? The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present.
Very well.
In that case, as I believe we explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my adjudication.
Well, what about the jury, though? Are they decided?
As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first.
What formality? As things stand at the moment, it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty. Which, hey, that's what we were looking for. Yeah. Which would mean we've won. Is that really the right outcome here? Come on. Is it really all right for the trial to come to an end now, with all these unexplained inconsistencies?
Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please.
Yes, my lord. The defense believes... the defendant is innocent, or the defendant could be guilty. I mean, come on, man. I don't want him to be guilty. That would be bad for us and me, and like in general. Come on. You know what? I'm gonna have faith in my client. He's innocent, probably, I think. Maybe. As Mr. McGilded's legal representative, I can't breathe. The air in here is stifling. But I'm this man's defense lawyer. There's only one thing I can say in this situation. I believe the defendant, Magnus McGilded, to be innocent of the allegations brought against him. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah, sure.
Thank you, counsel. Here's to you, my Nipponese friend, and the most abject closing I have yet to hear in a court of law.
That good? Abject, is that a good word? I've heard abject failure before. I haven't heard abject as like an abject good thing.
Order! Order!
Hey, it's pretty funny at least. Well, at least he's calmed down a little bit. Oh wait, abject. Of something bad, experienced or present to the maximum degree, of a person or their behavior, complete without pride or dignity, self-abasing. Ah, so he wasn't complimenting our closing argument then. Oh, 'twas a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was. A grand decision. You say you were London's most, influential gentleman, fella. You should be proud of yourself. Here, have this for your troubles. Nice. We got a nice coin. That would have been probably better in 3D, but okay. Ah. Your job here is done, fella. And some fine work you've done, so you have. What? What do you mean? 'Tis just as a right honourable gentleman so succinctly put it afore. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how do you put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Wah ha 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 ha. Huh. I really don't know what to make of all this. Was it genuine? Or was it fake? His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of promptly, as I said. The stinking rich are always guilty of something. Mark my words. I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely gentleman who gave us the lovely park. Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I am compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore, the court must accept the defendant's plea. I thank you kindly, my lord. I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court. But didn't the jury have to put their verdict in first? They didn't decide if he was guilty or not. Isn't that normally how that goes? I thought it was like, oh, if it's all... I guess it's the judge and the jury together. But, I don't know. Objection? Shut the fuck up. We won, man. Come on. It might feel a little bit weird, but a win is a win. We gotta take the W. Don't take the L. Take the W. But we still have determined if the bloodstain in the omnibus is genuine or not. We don't know if these witnesses are telling the truth or a pack of lies. We have no idea about the truth. Come on, man. We gotta get the not guilty verdict if we want to stay in Japan and not go home to... Wait, no, if we want to stay in England and not go back to Japan. I mean, come on. Lord Van Zykes. Look, okay, maybe the evidence is a little bit sketchy, but, like, maybe he just did it because he was worried that he would be found guilty, you know? Like, come on. I mean, he's not a bad guy, that McGill did. Come on. My lord, the case made by the prosecution was fraud, plain and simple. Yeah, kinda. You could have done a better job, Van Zykes. Especially for being Mr. Reaper of the Old Bailey or whatever. If indeed the evidence presented as evidence was tampered with, the prosecution is at fault for allowing such a disgraceful perversion of justice to take place. Blah, blah, blah. My sincerest apologies, my lord. But, wait! When we were evacuated from the courtroom, Lord Van Zykes ordered the evidence to be secured.
I'm afraid the prosecution cannot shun responsibility in this matter.
That's so unfair, bro. Bro, come on. Do we really care about what happens to this prosecution? He's not our friend. He's been a real meanie. He said some like shit. Call us Eastern Nipponese buttheads. Fuck him.
The culpability of the defendant has not at the present time been established by this court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment.
Oh, okay. That's why. I was wondering why the jury was suddenly not going to be part of the situation.
What?
Well, Lord Van Zykes, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I know we got a little testy together, but you know, as long as we arrived at the right outcome, you know.
Do you mean to tell me this has all been a great waste of time? 'Tis the law of the land, my good man.
If you'd like to pursue this matter further, you can always go ahead and try to change the law.
Madness McGilded.
Good grief! You've more to say to me, have ye?
Just one thing. A warning. This is far from over.
Oh, he's doing a JoJo pose. Well, something to look looking forward to then. I hereby pronounce the defendant, Mr. Magnus McGilded, not guilty. Yeah, we did it. We won. Look at that, we got fire. Oh, look at that. We got fireworks. Genuine fireworks in a court of law? Are you sure it's not a fire hazard, me good man? But hey, a win's a win. I can't believe it. This is an outrage. They should have examined the evidence more. What are you talking about? The man's been cleared. He's innocent. Yeah, I mean, if they couldn't fucking secure their evidence, that's on the prosecution, not the defense. With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day. Sorry, not fucking Irish. With the courtroom in pandemonium for the second time that day, the judge delivered his verdict, and my first ever trial in Great Britain came to an abrupt end, with the defendant being found not guilty. Ostensibly a victory for us. What do you mean ostensibly, pal? Come on. We gotta take that W. We don't know. We have no proof. No actual proof that Magnus actually did anything, like, in terms of murder. Because, I mean, we proved it, right? We proved that the witnesses saw... what they saw was Gina. They saw Gina and the victim. We like already proved that pretty clearly. Magnus was in the other, you know, on the other floor, or not the floor, the other side, you know. So yeah, like maybe he might have forged a little bit of evidence, maybe, but hey, as far as murder is concerned, again, there's no clear proof, because again, we discounted the witnesses and their claims. And what do you know? We didn't even have to like throw suspicion on anyone else in particular. So, as far as I'm concerned, that was an absolute win. That certainly was a long trial. I mean, I've had longer, but I suppose. Yes it was. Your first ever trial on foreign soil, and your first victory. It was a wonderful performance. Yeah, we fucking stuck it to that fucking Van Zieks motherfucker. My heartfelt congratulations. And to you too, Mrs. Otto. Thank you for your assistance. I suppose you should be happy. The trouble is, we're still completely in the dark about what actually happened. I know, I mean, yeah, I'm sure they'll probably revisit it, like, you know, they'll open up the investigation and, you know, maybe we'll find out who actually did it. Well, we didn't have enough time. Yeah, there's that too. I mean, we literally was like, oh, hey, the trial's about to start in 30 minutes. Get to the courtroom. Like, come on. But isn't it wrong? I mean, who is actually responsible for Mr. Mason's death? We don't even know that. The sole aim of the defense is to obtain a verdict that exonerates the defendant. You carried out your duty to perfection. Aye, that you did. Mr. McGill did. I assume a nice fat stacks are in my future, right? I mean, you said I was gonna get like 2,000 guinea or whatever, like something like that. You can hook a fella up. Ah, and that girl is with him too. So that, again, like we proved stuff, right? Like we proved that they saw Gina, not Magnus, and we proved that these gloves were different. We proved the whole disparity with the gloves. Remember? Like, come on. Like, we want to know the full story, but like, we got the gist of it. Well, it seems the stories are true. Oh, what stories? About the 6 enormous fireworks they do be letting off when there's a verdict of not guilty, which again seems like a horrible fire hazard. Like, I mean, fireworks can like cause wildfires and shit, even out in the open, in like a closed space like that. Really? I'm sure you must have seen them now. Spectacular, wouldn't you say? Yeah, definitely. I'd heard it was a sight to behold, and to be sure, it was. And I've you to thank, I suppose, for having an opportunity to see it. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not sure I really did anything. What on earth are you saying, fella? How did I walk out without a free man, then? Yeah, exactly. Come on. Let's take the W. I don't think it was so much thanks to me as down to your, planning. You're a straight-talking fella, aren't you? I must say, you had me astray there in the head astray in the head there once or twice. But you're young and headstrong. Ah, 'tis water under the bridge. Congratulations, Mr. McGilded, on having your name cleared. But nothing's resolved. There's only one thing that matters to me. Oh? Aye. They've all seen that I didn't do that odious and obstinate deed. Obstinate deed. Abstinent? What? I never heard no one say abstinent before. Let me check that out real quick. Abstinent. Discordant or unreasonable. It's fair as an archaic adjective. I'm like, yeah, no wonder. 'Tis grand, is it not? I suppose it is. Now the fine fellows of Scotland Yard can take matters in hand and sort out any wee details. Yeah, that's kind of their job. It's not my job. They'll see it for what it is. They'll get to the truth. I love that fucking JoJo pose, man. That's a cool animation. And you can see his glimmering gems. I've absolute faith in them, so I have. After all, I do be for providing a good number of their wages with all the taxes I pay. It's not that funny. So then, as we agreed beforehand, 1,000 guineas for your troubles, fella. 1,000 guineas? Yeah. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly accept that much. Ara, be whist. You're a humble people, are ya? You from the east. Well, if you insist. But have this, still and all. You deserve a reward. Mr. Magnus McGilded. Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom. Into the courtroom? I'm sorry, what? What's this, wait. What's this, officer? 'Tis sooner than I was led to believe. I hope it's not inconvenient, sir. There were some changes to the schedule. Well, I must be making tracks now. Back into the courtroom? Did you get accused? Did you get accused of something else in the, like 5 minutes after you got found not guilty, my friend? 'Tis time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection are you talking about? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. They're going to examine it again? Now? We just got done already. Couldn't they give it a rest? Naturally, I'm under no obligation to take part in any more of this matter now. But as an upstanding member of London society, I do be doing my best to help where I can. 'Tis a gentleman's duty, so it is. Yeah, and you're an upstanding gentleman, I'm sure. So then, fare thee well. 'Twas an absolute pleasure meeting yous. I hope you have a whale of a time while you're studying here in Great Britain. And there you go, a free man. Oh, hi there. Oh, I forgot she was here too. Hey, don't shoot me with that, man. Come on. Don't move. Whereas I want to say, get a move on. She really does take forever to load that thing. Miss Lestrade, would you mind putting that thing down? You're a grown-up. Sorry. And I hate all grown-ups. I mean... Ah! There you are! Oh, hello. Oh, hey, oh. Look at that music. It's all about... that's interesting. Naughty, running off like that. I don't know what kind of voice you would have. Like, naughty, running off like that. This is some kind of picnic. Who's this little girl now? Come on. And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Ha! Holy fuck. Is that a fucking RPG? Oh, do you want to play? You won't beat me. Grr. Excuse me, but who are you? Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. The inventor? Well, normal smoke grenades are so dull, don't you agree? White, and more white. If you had to be shrouded in smoke, it could at least be a pretty color, I thought to myself. Do we have to be shrouded in smoke, though? At all? I just took my eyes off it for a moment, whilst I was changing onto a different omnibus, and she pinched it. Luckily, I fitted it with a telegraphic beacon. What's it now? I have no idea what this girl's talking about. Anyway, you're coming with me now, back to my laboratory. What for? To apologize, of course, silly. To my technician. What? You mean, say sorry? You must say sorry when you... you must say sorry when you've done something wrong. Surely an adult has told you that before. An adult? Huh, I don't listen to adults. Come along then. Follow me. Follow me. Fine. Have it your way. Oh, good. See, I knew you'd want to do the right thing in the end. I'm fairly certain that what she wants is to not get shot by that massive gun of yours. We'll be leaving now then. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry for all the fuss. Yeah, I still don't know if what voice I'm going to settle with her, but I don't know, maybe just like cheery, I guess. I don't know. There's only so many fucking like English dialects out there. She was a lively one. Well, that was like a fucking slight interjection into shenanigans. Well, do you think perhaps we ought to be on our way now too?
Yes, you're right, but, where to? Oh yeah, do we have, like, accommodations? In London? Are we homeless? Are we gonna be homeless lawyers?
Oh, we haven't had time to find a place to stay.
No sooner had we arrived in London than we had to rush here. All our traveling cases are still with the bailiff. I was originally planning to spend today in search of lodgings. But at this late hour in the day, I'm afraid we might be out of luck. Don't worry though, I have a plan. If the worst comes to worst, I've heard of a lovely park where we can spend the night. Oh yeah, McGilded Park. Please tell me you're not thinking of McGilded Park, come on. I know it may be a little chilly at this time of year, but our youthfulness will see us through. Ah, she's so fucking cute. But yeah, I guess we are, gonna be homeless lawyers. Yay. I'm, not so sure about that. I think a midwinter London night will freeze a young person solid just as easily as an elderly one. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Oh, that's... Oh, come on, I can't... Don't do that to me, Falato, come on. That doesn't sound... Oh dear. That doesn't sound agreeable. Now I'm starting to regret turning Mr. McGilded down. Yeah, motherfucker, when a guy offers you 1,000 guineas for, like, anything, you take it. Don't let your fucking humbleness, get the better of you. That 1,000 guineas would have paid for a lovely warm room, or mansion. And so, the trial to determine my worthiness for the study tour was over by the end of our first day in London. Nice. However, as we were soon to learn, there were more trying times ahead. Just as the Reaper of the Bailey had warned, the case was far from over. Well, you know what, that's, I guess, well, oh, wait, what? Sorry. I'm sorry, what?
Get the fire brigade! Water!
What the fuck?
Water! Quick! How did this happen? I don't know, sir. By the time I got here, it was already engulfed. No one was supposed to be allowed in here before we started investigating.
No. Oh. Oh no. Oh no!
Oh, good God.
That's bad.
There's someone in there.
Yikes. Santa, you look like Santa Claus.
This can't be.
Oh, that's what he sounds like. I guess I wasn't that far off with my voice for that guy. You guys gonna fucking put it out? Get a fire extinguisher? A fucking something? Come on, help that guy out. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Well, that was something. Like I said, though, that was a little bit weird, I'll admit. I mean, the ending wasn't exactly satisfying because, I mean, it was pretty inconclusive, but like I said, I think we proved, or we made a pretty good case that Magnus couldn't have done the murder because of what we already proved earlier in the trial, so I don't know. And also, that fire is not gonna... It does not seem like it was a good thing. Especially considering that someone was trapped in there. Whew. But hey, a win is a win, right? We gotta take that W. And also, we should have took the 1,000 guineas, because, like... I'm all about that. You gotta have that dollar, you know? But hey, that's another case down. And now we're on to case 4, I guess. Well, and by that I mean next time, because this is a good place to end as any, right? I'm definitely, so far, enjoying the game very much. It's interesting and different, does some interesting things. Unexpected things. I mean, we never had a case where it ended and we didn't know who did the murder, you know? So that's cool. Curious to see if in the way to make it, the ending cutscene made it sound like that, you know, those events are probably going to be followed up on too, so that's cool. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you then.